Hey guys, Anime Gypsy here with another Hunter x Hunter live reaction, and I'm diving headfirst into this chapter from Kiss Manga, and let's get the party started. Hey, what's going okay, that's going way too far. It's way too obvious. There is no way that a total amateur would suddenly be able to manipulate that huge amount of aura. It's completely obvious that you guys have experience. Okay, Benny's boy. Benny, he's very analytical too. You guys remember that chapter where he talked about the fact that he could identify people based off identify people's preferences in terms to Nen, whether they're manipulators, enhancers, so on and so forth, simply by looking at their aura. He is very, very analytical when it comes to his abilities. Yeah, that was the point. Even not raising your hands earlier, if you okay, so making more point. Is the ninth Prince Harkenberg a moron? Wait, no, wait. Harkenberg. But Harkenberg doesn't know Nen, does he? Sijor. Hayore. Yes. Okay. You guys can already use Nen. Are you testing me? No, that's not what we were intending at all. Oh, okay, the feather thing. Okay. Alright. I see. So, but now that we have you here, can we discuss something privately between just us and between you and us? Okay. So I'm guessing they're gonna talk about okay, the feathers and how they woke up with all the okay. So probably that's what they're gonna discuss. Due to security reasons, I can't leave this area, nor can I allow you to come any closer. Understood. Once the lesson is over, I shall speak to with the two of you. Okay. I see. So they weren't even aware of it themselves. They're either being controlled by a manipulator, or it's something to do with their prince's Nen beast. Oh, that's a possibility I never took into consideration. That the Nen Beast is the person, okay, is the individual behind this. If everything that's happened up till now is going according to their plan, then perhaps they had also wanted to remain in this room. If possible, I'd like to say to stay and keep watch, but that's all going to depend on how Kurapika views me firing that gun earlier. Alright, I see. Benny's boy taking notes, looking around. Okay. One of them was taken into custody. Yeah, her. By the Royal Guard earlier, which means there's still one other Nen user hiding among us. Wait, no, she wasn't a Nen user and he knows it. Because he allowed her to see the Nen beast. Wait, or did he know that she was a Nen user? Okay. Whoever they are, they're well camouflaged. The aura that's steaming up off their hands is natural, and the flow of aura coming from their hands is precisely that of an amateur's. Okay, so whoever it is very skilled at controlling their Nen. They are indeed skilled, without a doubt. They are an assassin. Whew! We need Hanzo in this room. They still haven't okay. They still haven't become noticed. The fact that I'm aware of them, perhaps I'll let things play a bit longer. They still haven't been noticed. The fact that I'm aware of. Okay, so he knows who they are. He knows who they are, but we don't. Oh, is this the mother of the two twins? Yeah, it is. Well then, how about me? How about we? I'm staying silent. I invoke my right to silence. I won't be answering a single one of your questions. Are you protected by the royal families? Il- what the heck is that word? Illeges? This is simply there. It's This is formally there. Won't be any court records left behind. Well, that's good, but my answer does not change. Very well then. I'd also be grateful if this were over faster. We'll both have to endure the next 72 hours. As long as you're under constant surveillance, you'll be able to move freely. If you need anything, you can request it. We can prepare almost anything. What is this? Oh, Lord, have mercy. That dragon. That dragon. But okay. It looks like it's getting bigger. How do you think Gerpro, whatever that sound effect is? Hanzo, eyes up wide like this. Whoa. I'm stoked. In the beginning, it looked like a dragon gracefully swimming in the air. Yes, but then it gradually started to take on the stern expression and being swelling in size. His sister's death accelerated the speed of its growth. Okay, so its growth depends on the mood of the person who possesses that Nen beast, particularly. The thorns all over its body have appeared from a defensive instinct, anxiety, fear, stress, and trauma. Their effects all clearly manifest on the Nen beast. Hanzo, Biscuit, we're here to take over your shift. Okay. Who are those? Are those from the Hunter Association? They're here to take over your shift. So Biscuit's eyes are also pretty big when this happened. He's like, what? What? Okay. Are you really gonna go? Yeah, I'm going to settle this. If I can discover the culprit, then both the prince and the Nen beast may relax a little. My real body is touched or talks to me. The technique will. Is he going to go for like the clone? My real body is touched or talks to me. The technique will be frequently cancelled. So if someone talks to him or if he's touched, the technique is cancelled. The technique will be forcibly cancelled. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to watch over me. Lack of sleep is the greatest enemy of one's skin. If you buy me a dozen natural beauty packs, we'll call it even. Understood? Ah, Biscuit. TL. Okay. Hanzo. Skill 4. Bunshin no Jutsu. Skill 4. Okay, if he's not going to make 4 shadow clones, then his technique, his Nen ability, his Hatsu is something that's genre oriented and not specific ability oriented, where it's ninja oriented, where his skills are not a specific ability, rather abilities that surround a specific genre. So ninja, So ninjutsu is probably his hatsu, where he has like skill one is like doing this and throwing shuriken out of thin air, or creating a Rasengan. Obviously, that's a joke, or something along those lines. So ninja related stuff. So his ability is more genre oriented than it is skill oriented. Well, not skill, a specific ability oriented. Okay. And I discussed this in a previous video also. Alright. Oh, this is the guy that's been imprisoned for... Oh yeah, I remember him. I've come to help you. First Prince Benjamin wants to see you. Wait, what? First Prince Benjamin. He wants to recruit you. Oh, BS. Everything's already been arranged with the army. It's set up so that Nagomam next door will confess to everything in his will and will commit suicide. Wait, Hanzo is playing. But for the trial material, we need a clear, precious method of murder, which means we need to reveal the secret. ... Okay. What the heck is going on? The existence of Nen abilities and Nen beasts have become public knowledge due to the recent happenings, so it is now possible to officially use them as evidence. All we need is to able to write. Okay, this is shitty translation. To able to write the specifics and the abilities in the will, and it will be perfect. I see. My ability is a clone technique called the touch. Wait, what? As long as I lay down with my eyes closed, I can create a clone that can move freely within a radius of 20 meters. Okay. Magomam has been drugged asleep. Help me make it look like he committed suicide. God. Okay, why did... Wait. Whose ability is to create a clone if they touch? Because I don't think it's Hanzo's only ability to create that clone. Because as I discussed earlier, it's genre oriented. And is it his ability? Can he create clones? But how did you know it was me? It was down to 2 people. I just happened to test you first. Wait, is this Hanzo? Is this really Hanzo? Crackle. Wait, is it gonna break? Is the ability going to break? Is this Hanzo? Come on, tell me what you're planning on doing. Ha ha ha. You'll have to look forward to the day it happens to find out. So, okay. As usual, he is surrounded by hooers and hookers, but we're not allowed to be at the banquet. Yeah, that's right. We won't be able to see the moment you change the world, so you could at least tell us ahead of time. And of course, one of Benny's boys right there, because he's supposed to be a bodyguard to all the princes. Well then, how about I broadcast it in the building so you can all hear it? Okay, is this guy really that arrogant and stupid? Or is it something that has already been applied and put in motion to the point where nobody could stop whatever this fat piece of is planning? I mean, I used to have a gut. I kind of do still, like, kind of have a gut, but he's more full. And there's nothing wrong with it, it's just, I hate his character. Okay. So how do you feel now that you've read the teachings of Tython? Has it brought about a change within your hearts? Oh, it's one of those guys. Every last word resounds so deeply within my heart. I want to skip this. This look important. She's the cringe queen of the. This thing won't leave my side. What is it? Same with. But Tsukiyomi is right here. And I really, really want to see his ability. It seems only we Nen users can see them, but regardless, they don't seem to be harmful. Obviously, I skipped some stuff, but it's obviously because it's not that important. It's just her talking about kawaii stuff, which, no, no. I'm not going to delve into the depth of kawaii. No, no, no. It's just not how I roll. And I'm sure it's not how a lot of you guys roll as well. If you roll like that, good for you. I mean, yeah, it's just not my preference. All right, another one of Benny's boys. But the fact that there isn't one on the first Prince Benjamin's private allo dot dot dot, that means we've been acknowledged as the prince more than him, right? Wait, what? Should we try to branch out? What are they talking about? Are you an idiot? We still don't know. We still don't know that. It may be here for some other reason. Oh, so you're just trying to run away from reality, aren't you? Shut up. Why are you always so easygoing? Okay. That will do. That will do for today. You'll see, I'll see you here tomorrow at the same time. By the way, calling it right now. There will be a death in this chapter. I guarantee you. And there will be more next chapter because a lot of people have to die. That's the Togashi way. A lot of people have to die. After that assassination, it didn't matter. Okay. Does that mean they're planning one kill a day? Speak of the devil. When I was working as a bodyguard on the first day, 5 people were killed. Which means this time it just came down to the fact that the requirements were met. Kurapika, I would like to be present as well. I'm sorry, but I should be more than qualified, and I should have the right. If you don't show the third prince favor and give us any useful information, then there's no point in us staying here. Do you really think you and Bill can get through the rest of this alone? An assassin at work within the crowd wasn't in our calculations, was it? Oh, that's a good point to make. This is one of the problems that Bill mentioned to me before I blacked out. Of course, I still plan on keeping my promise about information, but please just step back for now. No can do. Dude, you are overstepping. I'm more than experienced when it comes to security, so my opinion and viewpoint will carry more validity than yours. That's okay. I want to know any and all information about Nen that stems from anything that happens here. If you are disagreeing due to us, then we will pull out for now. Ninth Prince Hulkenberg wishes to put a stop to this matter if at all possible. In order to help discussion along today, as ambiguous as he, I'm just gonna skip that word. I think it's misspelled. As possible, he wants information about Nen beasts. And the feather is shown. Including the prince, all of us private soldiers have this mark on the back of their hands. No matter how much we rub or wash, it won't come off, much like a tattoo. Okay, according to the prince, immediately after seeing us pass out, the prince lost consciousness as well. When he woke up, this mark was already on all over our hands. That's strange. Is that none of us any memories of losing consciousness? And the fact that we didn't ask, it's strange that the prince was going to bed at a time outside of his usual bedtime. This this is common memory reversion from a manipulator's attack, erasing all memories of being attacked and then installing panic by having a mark suddenly appear. This kind of memory reversal is overwhelmingly common with request type manipulations. Request type users who still give their targets the freedom of choice but manipulate them to work in their favor. Okay, getting more information, more juicy information. Require types. Okay, the type who manipulate their targets by taking over their mind, body, and free will. Half require type, the type who takes over the body of their targets to control them. In other words, the target is trapped in a condition where are required to follow their orders, unable to act otherwise. 12th Prince Momazu's Nen Beast is this type. Okay, I see. So, first type, your mind is completely taken over. The second type, you're basically conscious, but you have to follow the orders. Oh, I have to kill you, so on and so forth. Something of those matters. Okay. Compared to the compulsory and half compulsory types, being able to control a large number of people with a small amount of energy is one of the request types traits. A mark is real in real world has the same effect as it would in in the world of Nen. Yuriha. According to records, messages, discrimination, signatures, and all the likes, how would you believe that the ninth prince would view this mark? I would think. Okay, I will. I would think it was something like a declaration of our resolve and our unity, or something like that. A way to have his words and attitude permit themselves through a discussion of all this Nen. In other words, this mark is proof of those who, including the prince himself, possess the same will. I am of the same opinion, but in that case, he could have placed it somewhere that's more easily seen. Okay. That's it's that will that is the problem. Yeah, it's clearly contradictory. Did you say contradictory? Ninth Prince Hulkenberg's desire to annul the monarchical system in order to take the desire of reality. This succession war was a once in a lifetime opportunity, but the last thing he wants is for the princes to be killing each other off. enough that he had voiced his own resolve to the king in order to try to stop the ceremony. This, so I'm guessing Kurapika at this point is going to realize that the king was behind them getting knocked out. The ceremony and his own beliefs run contradictory to one another. The prince was prepared to follow his beliefs and ready to choose a long, harsh path, but it seems perhaps his Nen beast did not want that. No, it's not his Nen beast, because his Nen beast, from my memory, does not have any feathers. By the way, can you see the number that is on my fingertip? Are you talking about your aura? No, I can't. As I thought, you're in a state of half awakening. You're a partial temporary state of being able to use Nen, but you yourself are unable to control it. I believe it's likely that the conditions for its activation are strongly linked to the prince's own words and actions. But if the prince himself has the same mark on him, then he may be in a dangerous situation. What do you mean by that? The fact that there's no difference among your seals means that this will be equally manifested among both the prince and his subordinates, which means it's not his Nen beast. That line of thought in and of itself is quite wordful, but that means that there will be an equal risk carried by the Nen beast's ability. The stronger an ability is, the stronger its resolution is, the greater the consequences will be for not properly meeting its condition. And you tell me anything that you find out about the princes. Okay. So, okay. After the uproar just happened, you should well know the Queen Otuo truly wishes to escape from this killing game. We will absolutely not use information for anonymous purposes. I trust you to join. Oh God, dialogue heavy. Sakata being here is troublesome, but more importantly, that is Kurapika's information. I agree. First off, we need to create some kind of alliance among the princes. Kurapika crash course information on the Hulkenberg Nen identity of the assassin. Okay, so the most pressing matter is still identifying the capture of the assassin, which Hanzo is doing right now, so this is useless. Unless the person Hanzo caught was not the real assassin. Or unless they're talking about the assassin that was in the room that they're in currently. Winning over the 3rd and 9th prince is going to be major. While I buy time, I need to find hints towards some kind of way to escape the succession war. So the plan now is to escape. I'll make an appeal to the other princes through the Hunter Association. My body is missing. I guarantee you, Zirdiknik, the fucked up prince, the king of fuckery, is behind this. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I believe he's the 4th prince, or was he the 7th prince? He's one of the two. Nobody's here. It's the dragon. Did the dragon do this? The Princess Nen beast is here. It's gotten smaller, but it's grown all the more menacing. which means the prince must be nearby. It's no use. I can't get any closer. That's going... Okay. He's planning to attack me without any regards for friend or foe. Or does it not even distinguish between friend or foe? Alright. Hanzo in a tight situation right now. Is this the second prince? Yes, it is. Camellia. Second prince, Camellia. If you need something I can take care of for you. I'm currently heading to kill first Prince Benjamin. Will you assist me, or do you wish to die here? Choose whichever you prefer. I am kind, am I not? Lady Camellia, this is not my idea of a joke. Camellia is nuts. Honestly, she might be next. Who knows? Actually, she also might not be next, because remember, officially killing someone is wrong. Officially killing someone is something that they can't do. They have to do it, behind the scenes. So if she goes up to Benjamin and is like, "Hey, Benjamin," and in front of a lot of people, and tries to kill him in front of a lot of people, then she will get imprisoned and she won't be killed, and they'll need to send an assassin in to kill her later. Maybe. But she's nuts. She is nuts. That's all I'm going to say. And that is enough. Togashi Yoshihiro obviously putting less pages in so he could continue making the manga, continue making material so he could finish that arc and we could get into the Dark Continent, the greatness that is the Dark Continent. I can't wait till we get into the Dark Continent. Tell me, guys, what you want to see in the Dark Continent, what type of matchups you want to see in the Dark Continent, and until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out. Bye.